What's up guys? So I'm here at Mint Mob HQ, and do you remember that video that I did on the Jaybird headphone packaging? The process that we went through to nail that packaging. Well, sometimes the market changes. Retailers happen to want to protect the product from theft, and so they put this spider lock, that ugly spider lock on top. So I recently sat down with Brian and Thomas to talk about how we evolved that and what we did about that.
When we talked about that spider web,
yeah,
that Apple or that Best Buy started putting on this to prevent theft.
yeah,
Well, if you put the spider on there, so it's like one lock right here and then the metal wires.
right.
If you put it on that box, you can no longer open the box.
Yeah.
If you can't open the box, the whole purpose of opening the box is defeated.
Right.
So how do you work around that? The goal on this prototype, and we explore options and A/B test it.
Mm-hmm.
This option never made it, right?
Yeah, they tested it in Best Buy actually.
So this was a test we conducted in store at Best Buy with Jaybird, where we created that lock. So the lock went right here. As you can see, if the lock goes right here, a little below center, you can still see the product. You still have the spider.
Yeah.
But when you have three boxes next to each other, let's pretend this is the spider lock,
Yep.
and then you have the spiders going around it. If you can still see the product, but right next to it you had another box where you couldn't see the product,
Yep.
you're more likely to ask the salesperson at Best Buy, I would like to see that box. Can you get that out? Because there's an attractiveness. Remember how we talked about how the visual of the product holds your attention?
Mm-hmm.
It's why this flap opens. Because if you can see the product, it holds your attention. Well, what's great about not having a flap is the intrigue of that product holds your attention. So you're going to say, I want to see that box, just so you can pick it up and look at it like this.
Mm.
That's what we're going to do.
Mm.
So now what we're doing is we're eliminating the need to open a flap. It's why this box goes right to the product immediately.
Yep.
Is it's trying to capture intrigue.
The
So
problem is it's so crammed in there because it's just the standard.
Because you're always going to be attracted to the box you can see the product. So you can do this. Right?
Mhm.
It's like looking at an iPhone render or a real iPhone.
Yeah.
What are you going to look at?
Right.
The real iPhone. So that's the theory with this, is when Best Buy and AT&T T-Mobile stores started putting spider wraps on it,
Mm-hmm.
we had to redesign the box. Because the whole unboxing, opening, flap experience, we killed it. So our conversion rate dropped.
Wow.
Once the conversion rate drops, you got to
You went to
engineer
this.
around that to bring back up the sales volume.
So as you guys can see there, as we learned from Thomas, it's all about A/B testing. It's all about understanding your market, the shopper, the retailer, what they're doing on the shelf to your product. I mean, where they're placing your product, are they putting it on the bottom shelf now, right? These are very important things. So if you guys ever want to talk shop, talk packaging, hit us up, hit me up. Leave your email in the comments and let's chat. See you guys on the next one.